So, we are nearing the end of the current battle pass, the Elusive Musketeer, and since a new one is bound to start in a few days, I thought it would be a good idea to give you tips on what to buy from the battle pass shop. This shop uses a currency called Warbonds, and some items in this shop are quite valuable, while others can be considered as bait. With this guide, I'll give you my opinion on what to buy to make the most out of this shop. Before I delve into the specifics, know that if you want something valuable out of this shop, you'll have to grind for it, and just doing the battle pass weekly challenges is not necessarily sufficient. You will also have to make sure that you do daily tasks and special tasks, but more on that later. Also, be aware that you cannot purchase every item in this shop. You'll have to make choices or to give yourself a specific goal. In general, with or without purchasing the battle pass, if your main goal is to reach the last tier of the shop for the best rewards, which is at tier 80 of the battle pass, you'll gain around 4,780 Warbonds. If you stop before tier 80, you'll obviously earn less, or if you continue past that tier, you'll earn a bit more. So, the first thing you want to buy no matter what are the special tasks. You can purchase one every time you complete your second daily mission. As a result, you are limited to one per day, and once you complete your special task, you are rewarded with a medal, which is another currency to buy items in the Warbond shop. The best items require quite a hefty amount of medals, so make sure you have enough before the season ends. A special task costs 30 Warbonds, so depending on the item that you want, make sure to calculate how many Warbonds you will need on top of the price of the actual item. For example, if the item I want costs 1000 Warbonds, but also requires 10 medals to unlock, then the grand total will be 1300 Warbonds. Finally, medals are consumed when purchasing an item, so keep that in mind if you want several items from the shop. The second item you'd probably want to purchase are the random camouflages. 3 different boxes exist, one for tanks, one for planes, and one for ships. I like purchasing this item from time to time because it's not very expensive in Warbonds and medals, and it can give you a camouflage that you normally have to purchase with golden eagles. The downside of this is that the camouflage given will be for a random vehicle you own at very specific tiers, and it can be a camouflage that you can unlock by just paying the vehicle normally. Still, in my opinion, a good purchase if you have spare Warbonds or medals. The next items worthy of your attention are the premium vehicles. You have 6 in total, 2 planes, 2 tanks, 2 ships, at tier 4 and 6 of the shop. Before you ask, no, you cannot purchase them all. You will have to make a choice as to which one is more valuable to you. These items also require a lot of medals and Warbonds, so make sure to plan ahead of time which one you really want to add to your collection. Before each season, you will know which vehicles will be added to the Warbond shop, so sometimes you can choose to save your Warbonds from one season to the next if you think you might not have enough or if vehicles of the current season don't interest you. Remember that Warbonds carry over from one battle pass to the next, but not medals. The next item that you might want to purchase is the decoration box, but a very specific one. This box is available at tier 5 of the shop, and it rotates every battle pass. This box tends to rotate between a box of bushes and a box with random decorations. For example, last season this box had bushes in it, but this season it's full of helmets. Next season the bushes will probably be back, and the season after that it will be something else entirely. Although everyone hates fighting tanks covered in bushes, it's still a worthy purchase if you don't want to spend golden eagles to get them. Once again, the one you get is completely random, so you'll probably need several battle pass seasons before you can turn your tank into a moving bush. Lastly, I will briefly mention the purchase of resources like backups and boosters. In general, I wouldn't recommend buying those, since such items are pretty common and quite easy to come by. Only purchase those items when you are near your Warbond limit and don't want to waste the excess Warbonds. Backups have, in my opinion, more value over boosters, since they are not time limited and can be used to cancel repair costs. The good thing is that these items do not require any medals to be purchased. So that's it for the items from the Warbond shop, which I think have value. Consider all the other items not mentioned in this video as bait or too expensive to be worth it. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't hesitate to ask if you have a question or if something is still unclear to you. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.